Alright, I glued the fins on. I just left them long. They look a little goofy, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have fun with this thing anyways. I want to see how they react. If I don't like them up there, I can always just cut them off at any time down the road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some kind of graphics on it, and I'm just going to put stripes like the other ones, but I'm going to use this I don't know what it's called. It's a I think it's a 3M vinyl, but it changes colors when you look at it at different angles. See, I don't know what color that is, but it's blue there, and it changes to purple and different colors. So if you guys know what this stuff's called, or what this type of paint, or I don't even know, stuff that changes colors as when you look at it in different angles. Anyways, I'm going to cut some small strips, and I'm going to put some of this on this airplane. Alright, we built the motor mount. Again, it's really a simple build. I didn't bother even showing it because it's so quite simple. Let's see if this camera will focus. Anyways, the front part is just a piece of thin plywood, and this part, usually I don't even put this tape on, I just use laminate, but I had everything put away. I didn't feel like it else, so I just stuck some of this tape on it. So this is just foam board, hot glued down here, hot glued up here. I put a slit, again I don't know if this, anyways, I put a slit in the foam board and then hot glued the base of this in right down into there, and that's all it holds the motor in. The motor's also just zip tied on. There's a zip tie on each side, and as you can see, it's firm. The only flex actually is right, basically right in the motor. You got to remember, this thing isn't putting out, you know, 700 or 800 watts or 1,000 watts or anything like that, so you don't have to over engineer it. I cut a hole in it, nothing special there. Just hacked a hole in the center of it, and I hot glued some horns. These are ones, I don't know if I've got any here. I guess I must have put them away. But you can use whatever. You can use a piece of plastic, you can use a piece of wood, you can use, these ones are from Hobby King. And I just cut a slot and put a big gob of hot glue and stick them in there, and they're plenty strong. That's what I've had on my other wings, and nothing's let go. So basically what I want to show you here is some motors in. These are just 9-gram servos. Nothing special there. And I want to do this. I want to take a push rod. This one I've bent already. I'm just going to clip it on there and bring it up here with an S bend, and just use this. Now there's a little bit of a problem here. In this bag of hardware, all they have are these, and none of them are going to work in this situation. So what you can do is, you know, you can either take this one and lop 3 of them off, or you can just take this one and cut one off. So I'm just going to cut one off right now. Simple linkage. Again, these are just hot glued in. You've got your little plastic clevis on the end that I'm going to stick in there. I put a Z bend in the push rod, which is going to go into the top hole here, and of course I'm going to cut this off. I'm just going to cut this off. I always use a Z bend on the servo end. It's pretty much foolproof. It's not going to go anywhere. So and that's about it. So I still have to put a receiver in there. I kind of did a little bit of a balance test, and my battery is just going to Velcro on about there. I'm going to mount my, I'm not sure if I'm going to put my speed control up here, or something will be mounted on here. It's just wasted space, so I might as well mount something on it. And yeah, with a little luck, we'll take this thing out and test fly it. I think I'm going to put a little bit more of these, a couple more strips, probably one here and one on this, just for visual reference. Again, if you like what you're seeing here, give me a thumbs up. or a like, whichever you prefer. They're both the same. And leave me a comment if you've got any questions. Let me know if anybody decides to build one of these airplanes. I'd really like to know about it. Actually, I'd like to see the video too. So again, share this with your buddies if you know you've got any buddies that might be into doing this kind of stuff. And that's it for now.